This video is to introduce the new GP dollar per hour, per man, or per day uh, feature to the proposal program. So I'm going to take you to the My Info page, and I'm going to ask you to go on the company defaults right here. And then you're going to notice that there's a new link here, a new radio button that says allow the GP dollars to equal the labor units that we put into the program. So I'm going to check that box so that now I'm going to put my labor cost in at whatever one man is or one person is. Okay. I'm going to come down here and you'll notice that I've zeroed out my gross margin percentage. If you highlight over this, you'll see it'll come up, it'll say to generate a selling price based off of margin, enter a number here. Well, before in the past you might have put 35, maybe 37, maybe 39, possibly 42. But I'm going to zero these out. So my gross margin is 0. Okay. In a previous video, you would have seen an introduction on how to determine what your gross profit per hour is. So in this case, we've got $300 an hour on our best model, $275 on our better, $250 on our good, and $200 on our budget. However you decide to do that, whatever you do, you want to make sure that the minimum gross profit per hour is here. You could put per day, and in this case, if you're going to do per day, maybe it's 2,200, but you would need to make sure that whatever you have up here for labor is going to be whatever your daily labor is. Okay, because when I click 1, it's going to be 1 times 360 and 1 times 2,200 because my GP dollars are going to equal my labor units. So let's go ahead and put 20 here, and I'm going to change this back to 300, and I'm going to click Save. Let me just make this be 0. I'm going to go down to the bottom, and I'm going to click Save. Okay, so I've got a minimum of 1% gross margin. I've got it set at 0. I've got my gross profit dollars at 300, 275, 250, and 200. Now, let's go to a proposal. When you look at the proposals now, you're going to see that, let's look at a template. Let's just pick out a 3-ton. So we're going to let's look at this one right here. Let's edit this template right here. If you're going to use this method, you're going to have to come in here and find your financing details. You're going to have to click the gross profit dollar amount, and what will happen is the gross profit dollars will come over from the default section. You'll notice my gross profit units are 0, and it's because my labor units are 0. If I put 16 here, watch the 16 go, and it multiplies 16 times 300 to give us a new number, a new gross profit number. So that's all I had to do to change that template. So now apply gross profit across the board, gross profit dollar amount, and let's click Save. And let's remember this one is the 1-21-15. Okay, so I'm going to click on my proposal tab. I'm ready to create a proposal. So we're going to choose an existing template, and this is the one I just created or changed. I'm going to click Create Proposal from Template. I'm going to select my customer. I'm going to select my sales rep. I'm going to scroll to the bottom, and I'm going to click Save. Now, because in the defaults area I chose that the dollar amount should copy the labor amount should copy the GP dollars. So you see I have 16 units of labor, and when I show my financing details, you'll see it has 16 units of GP. 16 times 300 is 4,800. 16 times 20 is whatever that is for the labor. And then I come up with my selling price of $12,014.98. I can even, if I wanted to, come in here and add a factor as an owner. Maybe I can go, let's add 2% to the job across the board. And that would technically be now a net profit because we're actually adding to the end of the job. So nothing else here really has changed except for this. It's a big change for us. There are many dealers out there using the gross profit per dollar, gross profit dollar per man or per day method. So I think this will help with anyone that wants to have sort of a static dollar amount that they charge. You set the dollar amounts, and I'm going to, in another video, show you how it is that you would take and how it is you would take and determine what that gross profit dollar amount should be. So this will conclude the video. If you have any questions, you're always welcome to call us. Our number is at the bottom at here at 904-260-2622. Thank you very much and have a great day.